Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, in this tutorial we will explain how to merge a file from AutoCAD file to 3ds Max file. I hope that we all understand, inshallah. Firstly, we will go to AutoCAD file. We will see that we have axes, we have blocks, and we have also dimensions. We want this file to be merged in 3ds Max. The problem is that I don't want blocks to be merged with me. Okay, I only need the walls so that I can extrude them and have my walls in 3ds Max. So if I go to this file and then export this file to 3ds Max, I will have these blocks and these layers and all of these dimensions are exported in 3ds Max. So what's the solution for this problem? We can go to layers, okay, and see what I will take with me in 3ds Max. Okay, I'll take I don't want blocks, so I will just press like that. If you see, blocks disappear. I don't want cameras. Look, okay, I don't want center lines. I don't want depth points. There will be a message saying to you, turn the current layer off. I will say yes, turn it off. Okay, complete. I don't want DIA. I think that's dimensions. I don't want doors. I don't want hatching. I don't want stairs. Um, oh my god, what I'm doing. So the only thing that I will need is the wall. So what I need to see in 3ds Max is this wall only. So I will transfer only the wall layer to 3ds Max. Okay, just keep tuned to this information. We will go to 3ds Max, okay, and I will press with this button which is called file, and then I will press on import. Okay, you can import different extensions or merge if you want to merge a file 3ds Max to a file 3ds Max. Okay, but in this case we will press on import and see your file. My file is called, which is the AutoCAD file. Okay, this file is called AutoCAD. No, it's not written here. Okay, I have named it Max Plane Group 4. So I'll press on it. Okay, I will find this note saying to me that our extension DWG and or DXF. I will not care about these things. Okay, what I'm going to care about is the units which will be entered or merged in 3ds Max. Okay, do you want your file to be merged in millimeters? No, I would like it to be in meters. Okay, so I will make it a meters. Um, just be sure that rescale is signed. Okay, and we will go to layers. This is the layers which was in AutoCAD. Okay, this means every right sign means that this all layers will be merged in 3ds Max. يعني هتخش جوه الماكس معايا. I don't need all these layers. Okay, so what the only layer that I need is the wall. So I will say none. Please don't choose for me. Okay, none. And I will choose only the wall. Okay, Um, okay, let's see if we say okay. I will find my file in 3ds Max like that. The first problem is the thing that I had merged is far from the grid. Okay, so if I went to the grid by pressing on this behind the cube, okay, you will find my grid very far from the body. So I'll press Z to just zoom to the body, and then I will press W to get my move toggle. Okay, and now from here 3ds Max is saying to me that you are on the x-axis by this value. So if I press right click by the mouse, okay, here it will make it at 0 of x, and right click on here, so my body will be on the grid. If I press Z now, I'll find the center of my body at the center of the grid, which I had done, okay, when I pressed here right click and right click. Okay, right click just makes uh, the arrows go to the smallest number, okay, which is 0 here. Okay, I have many solutions to make a wall from this reference. That's a reference which I would make a wall on it. Okay, so if I press Alt W to go from a viewport to another, and I pressed here by the scroll and pressed Alt W to just zoom in this viewport, I can easily make a wall but referenced by this thing. So let's try it. I'll create. We all know that wall is under not standard primitives but AEC extended. Okay, so if I want to create a wall, I will go to AEC extended and I will press. I'll find three things. Okay, what I am concerned on is the wall. Okay, firstly, I would like you to just adapt your settings before you put the wall. Okay, so I'll see here I want my wall, its width to be 0.25 and I want the height to be 3 meters. Okay, in justification he's asking me if I want to create my wall from the center or from the left or the right of the mouse. Okay, let's see here if I created a wall by the center. Look, the wall is created by the center of the mouse. Okay, look at my mouse. Okay, I'll press right click to go out of the wall, and let's try the left. Look at my mouse, it's at the left of the wall. Okay, if I try it at the right, my mouse is at the right of the wall. Really we need these things, but it's not important for me now. So I press T to go to the top view again, and I will choose to start my wall from the center. Okay, I'll start doing my walls. Okay, let's stop here, stop here, and, okay. He will send to me a message saying to me if I want to weld the point. I say yes, I want to weld the point, and I will press escape because I don't need to complete from this point. Okay, I will complete these things by freehand. I'll press here, but make sure that your wall just goes here to be in the center of your old wall, just to be inside a few parts inside it. Okay, yes, like that, and right click, like that, and right click here, like that, right click, that, right click, left click, right click, left click, it's not really reference to it, but okay, right click, okay, oh my god, okay, I will do this at the end, okay, okay, right click, yes, okay, I think that we had done that before, okay, so now I'll press Alt W and I will press with my scroll here and press also Alt W. Okay, sorry, I have pressed left click, which so I had created a wall. So I will press Escape to go out of the wall and another Escape to go out the older wall. Okay. So now I'm having a plan which is partitioned as a wall and already extruded. Okay, and I had took my reference the lines from the AutoCAD. So if I choose this and I moved it, I will find that all the walls are not attached to my main wall. So if I choose this wall and pressed on modifier panel or modify, and I would press attach. I'll press attach to that, attach to that, attach to that. Oh my god, it's really boring to it's really boring to attach all of this by lots of clicking, especially if you are having a lot of flat, a big flat. So now we will press attach multiple, and we will choose all of these walls. Press Control, now attach. Now if you move this wall, it will all move as one part attached to each other. Okay. Now you have made your wall, and you can put anything you want inside. If you want to do the plan, you can create, okay, but I don't want AEC extended, I want my geometry. So we will go to standard primitives and choose the plan. Okay, I'd like to just change its color to be easy. Yes, okay. Now I want my ceiling. So I will convert this wall into editable poly. You know guys, anything you want to be easy when modeling, you can convert it into editable poly by pressing right click on the object and saying convert to editable poly. Okay. On my editable poly, I will choose edge, and from here I'll choose the edges that I want. Okay. I pressed F4 to show my edged faces. F4 shows the edged faces, and remember that F3 shows your wireframe. Okay, yeah, that's that. Let's not choose it. You know, guys, I had converted the plane into an editable poly, and the wall did not convert. So I'll convert the wall into editable poly. Okay, and I'll leave the plane. No problems. Okay, I'll choose my edges. Okay, don't want this edge. I'm holding Control to add selection. Okay, there will be a problem here, I think. So let's choose that. Okay. Take care about these small things, they make lots of problems. Okay. Okay, I think that would be good. Okay, I've chosen this round of edges, and now I will go to them by pressing create shape from selection. This means that what I had selected, that selection will be a shape. Okay, let's press it. Okay, he'll say, next will say to me, what's the name that you want? I'll say Susu, and press OK. Take care, if I move now, I will not move Susu, I will move the edges that I had selected. So I'll press right click to everything to go back and um, close this edge, press H to select by name. If you remember, press H on the keyboard to select by name, and I'll select Susu. And now I'll press W to move it. Okay, now I had my new shape as an editable spline. Okay, I will go on my vertex. I want to be sure that everything is okay. I'll convert this into corners to be stretched and right angled. Okay, here also to corners. Okay, I'll choose pressing Control, choose this, also this, because at the same time we can right click and put them into corners. They will be at the right position. Okay, okay, that's really good. And if I put a modifier which is called extrude, now I hope that okay, look what extrude made to my shape. Okay, so just do it like that with very small thickness. Okay, and I will convert this shape into an editable poly. I'll press right click here, convert into an editable poly, and on my border I will press cap. Where's my border? There's maybe a problem. Okay, so no problem. I'll just delete this, and now I can put anything inside this flat. And if I wanted to do the selling, I could just make a plan, or without making a plan, I'll choose this and having a copy. Okay, now I just want to copy another instance, and with my cut tool, okay, I can do my selling by shaping. Okay, and that's good. Pressing right click and then close cut. Now on my polygons, can choose that, that, okay, also that, and I will delete this. Okay, change my color to be different. So now I had my setting. Okay, if I want to make it have thickness, I'll press shell. Okay, now I'll make it up. Now I can go into the flat and see everything. Okay, let's imagine that this teapot is a chair or something. Now we are in. But in my opinion, I think that this flat is really small. Look at this room is so small. Okay, that's one method that we have explained. Okay, let's reset. Okay, we are having now a new file. I will press on this file and then I'll press export. Okay, my file is on the desktop. Um, where's the cat file? Oh, sorry, I will import, not export. I have pressed on export, so I'll press on import, and then I will import Max Planning 4. Okay, this note will appear to me again. I'll say that I want my units to be meter, and I think that the layers, I'll press none because I don't want all these signs to be here. I just want the wall. And I will say okay. Now I had my file from the cat, which looks like that. If I pressed on my modifier and choose it, it will say to me that you are having an editor supply. If I pressed on the modifier panel, okay, in this arrow, and I pressed extrude, look what will happen. Okay, you extruded something from your um, old file. I'll press M to get the material, and I put a material. No, I don't want this thing. I think that's good. No, I made it something like no, something like. But the problem is the wall itself. I pressed F4 to be better. Okay, now I can see the wall better. Okay, if I had zoomed on the wall, look, the wall is opened, and that's not really that really doesn't take place in reality. There's no wall opened from out and in. So if I pressed Ctrl Z to get my or undo um, and go to my original shape, I'll find this the shape. Okay, I'll delete extrude or just leave it like that with the lamp closed, tuned off, and now I must close these things so that my wall is not opened. Okay, there's a good option down here. I think it's called connect. Mm, mm, sorry. Oh, it's under the vertex. Okay, just when you search, you must search under the vertex. Okay, connect. I think it's here. We will connect this to this. It's happening. Okay, connect this to this. This. Okay, I think that you know why we had connected the things together. Okay, I think these two guys need to be connected. The electricity don't take lots of time. Okay, think that we had connected all of them. Okay, so we connected all of them. Now we will turn on the lamp and start extruding my wool, and I'll press M to get the material editor, and I will put this material on it, and I will see my wool now. Nice, it's really closed. Yes, but on the top it's not closed, but it's really closed at the ends. It's really a good step. Okay, okay, okay. So now we are having our walls. If I press M and I will try to get a material which really I think would be great. Okay. Show material. I put the material on the wall, and then I press show material in shaded. Sorry, show shaded material in viewport. If nothing appears, I'll put the magical, which is called UV map. Okay, I don't know why I called it the magical, but it really helps me a lot, lots of things, and it's really easy to use. I'll get the gizmo and I'll scale till I get anything else. I think this material is really different from what I'm putting. I don't know what's happening, but I think this material is not bad. Okay. The problem is that we are having our wool opened from the outside or from the top. I think it will not appear if you are here or if there are a selling. Okay, so it's not really a problem to have this at the top. Okay, but there is a solution for it. I will not say it now. Okay, and now you can make the selling. Okay, is the same we have done as before, and we can create a template. Just move it here and press Z to just go inside our flat. Okay, press Z. Now we can rotate as we want in the flat, and remember what we said, that the flat is really small. This is our end of the tutorial. I hope that you really enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you for watching.